All right. At about 12:05, we are going to start our playtest of 21 million. The game by, I might butcher this, kwertykwerty2. This is a French developer, uh, but this has English accessibility options. So we are going to be streaming this in English, as I do not understand French. But it's a good thing to note that the controls were originally designed for uh, like a French keyboard. Uh, so as I understand that, uh, their WASD is uh, not exactly WASD. It's like he told me this earlier, and I totally forgot it. But it's a couple different controls. So uh, the controls might seem a little bit odd at first, but we did give a couple notes earlier, and there is WASD coming pretty soon. I shouldn't say pretty soon. It's coming. It's coming at some point. So that'll be good for us English WASD users. We do love those controls, don't we? Yeah, I said I was gonna wait, but I kind of just want to get into the game. So this game is, as far as I understand it, is about money and the value of money and something about money. We're gonna learn probably about what this game is all about via the storyline here. So, uh, the world has forgotten the meaning of true value. The money you use melts away like ice in the sun. People work hard, yet they grow poorer. Maybe I should use my Morgan Freeman voice for this one. I can't just tell you the solution now. You wouldn't understand it. You might first experience the problem. Initiating simulation. Protocol Odyssey. Destination, the barter era. Good luck. Yeah, we've decided that Sato is going to be Morgan Freeman for this playtest. So when I did an initial like 5 minute run of this I uh, before I decided to stream this, um, but I wanted to see what happens if I just don't talk to this guy. I know that this guy gives us a quest, but we're just not gonna talk to him. We're gonna find out what happens if I just dip. I'm just leaving. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. There's solutions for this. We like that. Because as far as I understand, this is like the main story quest, so it's definitely good that there's another way to get it. Oh, very cool. It sounds like this is also going to be a mobile game. That's very cool. Behind this grass, a life-changing lesson. Unfortunately, only an iron sword can cut through it. Oh, I just paused. So pause is the space bar here. And this is our list of things we must do. We've got to talk to a bunch of people. Talk to the blacksmith, talk to the farmer, and talk to the lumberjack. I don't know if this is the blacksmith or the other guy is the blacksmith. But I guess we'll find out if... Oh, yep. His name is Blacksmith. Excellent. We found him. My colleague inside has what you need. Get your wheat ready. It's the only thing we accept. Oh, I keep doing that. Space is a way to advance text, but it's also the pause screen. Oh! I didn't do this before. I'm inside the table. They can't stop me now. What can I do for you? I want to buy some goods. I would like to buy some goods, please. That radically increases the wares of it. Oh, we like radical. An iron sword, a sturdy pickaxe. I like how this one just has way more description. An iron sword. It cuts wheat. We'll find that out later. Alright, let's go explore the world. So I did notice that in the earlier playtest there is a sort of a lerping issue. Or rather, this is something that can get solved with lerping. Whenever you press down and to the right, the character kind of does this like little jiggle. And that's a very, very common issue for top-down games to experience. Things like that. And really the solve for that is basically lerping the controls. And I would explain what that is, but I hardly understand it myself. I just know that's what I did to fix my issues with that exact same problem, because I did have a very similar issue with my top-down game as well. You want wheat? My roof is falling apart. Find me 10 pieces of wood and that wheat is yours. I did it again. I'm gonna constantly be pausing right after every single interaction because I keep pressing spacebar to move text along. This is the man. Where are we in the quest? Yeah, we talked to the farmer, then we gotta talk to the lumberjack, surely. This is the man who is the lumberjack. Where there's all this wood. Look at all this wood. Has to interact. Wood! Do you think it cuts itself? I'm starving. Bring me 10 deer meats from the forest down below. Use this old wooden sword to hunt. Press Z to use. Oh hey, look at that. I accidentally pressed space and I experienced something that I've never seen before. I'm unsure if that's intended, but because I've done this a couple times before and I never experienced that pop-up where it told me to interact. But I also know that I did find something earlier that you don't actually have to equip it to use it. Look at that. I've got it. The sword is mine. Do I need to put it in my inventory? Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Stop for a moment and look at the absurdity of the situation. You wanted to cut some grass, and here you are with a piece of wood going to hunt deer. This is a problem of double coincidence of wants. If you don't have exactly what the other person wants, you'll become a slave to an endless chain of exchanges. Equip yourself. Press space to open your inventory, and click on this weapon to wield it. Remember how to do this for later. The process will be identical for putting on future armor and equipping a real pickaxe. Now go hunt. Admire the waste of time. We'll talk about it again on the other side of this tall grass. I'm gonna do the thing that I do with every playtest and ignore the instructions and see how far it'll get me. I've got a sword and I can swing it. Equipping? Not today. Look at that. I've got a sword equipped. It's useful. I wonder if... Does this correlate to... If I click on this, no? Does it correlate to, like, the number keys? If I press 2? Nope. We'll find out later. First, we must acquire 10 deer meat. Wow, that guy gave me a lot of deer meat. He only gave me 2. I killed a baby. Ah, I see. I'm in the next level, but that was in French. That's all right. We've got enough, so let's go back. Give this guy some food. Fresh meat, finally. I'm a man of my word. Here are your 10 pieces of wood. I did it again. I pressed space right at the end of things and then it did the thing. Oh, hey, look. I can move. Look at me moving. Pause menu? Not on my watch. I'm on the move. They can't stop me now. We're gonna see how much we can do inside the pause menu. Oh, wait. We're interacting inside the pause menu. Let's do this. Finally, something to repair this roof. The count is right. Here is your 20 wheat as agreed. Ah, so I pressed space and the thing happened without me going into the menu. Interesting. So it's more dependent on space being pressed? I'm gonna try pressing another button. We'll use S to try to continue stuff. Oh, S does continue stuff. Excellent. No, that's right. This is the guy who needs the wheat. What can I do for you? Ah, but I cannot press S here. I must press spacebar. And I don't have enough to... That's good. I was gonna try to break the game by buying something else, but I cannot. Excellent. Okay, that's a... Wait, did I purchase it? I pressed space and then it backed me out. I'm going to press S. S does not do anything. Let's try to click it with my mouse. Ah, there we go. Third time's the charm. It might be nice to be able to press S as that is the interact button. We can close out of here. Okay, so we've... Do we have 5 iron? No, okay, I see it. The number here correlates to... This is 3 here and 5 here. The numbers might want to be placed like a little bit closer, almost like almost tiny bit overlapping on the square or something. I kind of, for a little bit, I thought this was the wheat, and I thought I had 5 swords. Oops. All right. So we're gonna see if it just auto-equipped. I don't know. Oh, it did. Interesting. So I don't actually have to equip anything. It just has to be like this bottom bar thing, as far as I understand, something like that. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But so far, we've not actually equipped anything. We're gonna go farm some wheat. We're gonna need that for this pickaxe that we're gonna need, surely. Oh, lots of wheat. You know what I always say about bugs is that's how Pokemon started. They were catching bugs. That was literally, it wasn't Pokemon at the very start. It was literally just them running around with a net catching bugs. And that's what I think about it with games is, you know, you catch some bugs and then you become Pokemon. That's how that works, right? Alright, we're gonna go find out if wheat respawns. We're just gonna leave the area and come back. Okay, interesting. So I don't have the power of the Iron Sword, but I'm able to use it. Interesting. So I currently probably have the power of nothing. Okay, so my attack is 3 here. And that's probably based on my level, because I'm assuming I started at 1. I don't know if you can unequip something. So I kind of want to go as long as I can without it, and just see, like, what happens. Okay, so it looks like wheat does not respawn. Excellent. Good to know. That means it is a finite resource. I am curious if I don't know. I kind of don't want to do it right now because I don't know if I can save and load a game on the web build without completely restarting the run. But I am curious if I can just save and load and see if wheat respawns that way, or if wheat is a saved resource. That is something I am wondering. Did you see all the time wasted for a single item? Do you understand now why I told you about double coincidence of once? What you just experienced, our ancestors endured for millennia. If needs do not align immediately, exchange is impossible. Without a solution, entire villages remain stuck, unable to evolve. To move forward, humanity had to find a third good, an item accepted by all, not to be consumed, but solely to be exchanged again. This is what we call a medium of exchange. Barter is dead, and money is born. Okay, we got an auto-saving system. Nice. That's cool. Whoa! Let's go! Oh! Is that gonna happen every time? Let's find out. No, oh, I wonder if is this an area trigger? Yeah, this is an area trigger. So one thing you could actually do here is you could basically, I'm assuming this is like an area 2D, and I've done this for a lot of like my area 2Ds that I specifically want to just trigger once, but effectively you just set a boolean that starts false, and the second you go through it, you turn it true, and then if it's true, then it won't trigger again until you like leave the area, for example like this, and then you come back and then you start the new scene, and it would trigger once there, but if you didn't want it to trigger every single time, you could sort of squeeze in a little boolean action there. There's probably other ways to do it too, but that's the only way I know it. Whoa. Okay. There's just like a big... I see, I see. Just feel a little bit odd that I feel like I travel a whole lot without actually traveling. Especially in the part where I entered down here and tried. Oh, I can like go around. Hold on. We're going around it. Oh, no, we're not. All right, we've been found. Ooh, a little cutscene. Halt there, traveler. Are you trying to reach the capital? Come over here. My boat is the only way to cross the river. But beware, we're not among peasants anymore. No more trading pieces of wood. If you want to come aboard, I want to be paid with real money. Crossing is expensive. I only accept real money. Prove to me that you understand. Real money. Real money, he says. Humanity often started by using cattle and meat to pay. There are bison in the northern prairies. Go hunt one and offer him the meat. Let's run a test. We'll see his reaction. Ah, wheat, yes. More wheat. I have enough wheat for that. Oh, God. Look at him go. I kind of want to get hit, see how much damage he does. Wow! 1.5 damage. Oh, gosh, I'm bad at this game. I'm almost dead. Don't kill me, Bison. I kind of want to see what happens if I die. Ah! I'm a dead man. Continue on. Okay, and this is where it auto-saved. I've still got my wheat. All right, Bison, it's your time. You and your family are. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I suck. Okay, looks like the AoE range might be a little bit forgiving here, so I can actually hit it before it's actually in the swipe. Oh. 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 Don't mind me, just being bad at a video game. All right, Bison, it's your time. I talked about your family, and you came for my life. It's understandable, but here you are alone. Oh God, okay. I'm wondering if like the attack AoE is like, because I feel a lot safer attacking from the sides than I do from the top. And I wonder if that's a result of where the attack AoE is placed. Because if the character hitbox is his head, which it appears like it's his entire body, then it's just things like that will happen a lot to people, where because usually you can kind of have a little overlap. So usually like a hitbox will be a little bit smaller than like the head would be, because technically it's kind of a perspective thing. Like with like top-down games, like if you were looking up at something. Hold on, let me. This is I'm so bad. Holy. So it's like this. It's like with the collision box, right? Like I like to put hitboxes very similar to where like the collision boxes are. So like it feels like I should be able to get like this close to a bison without it getting hit, and then if it hits like my body, but it feels like it just hits, yeah, it hits like the very top of my head, and it almost feels like it doesn't even, it like actually hits me before it gets to the top of my head. So I'm really curious how big the player hitbox is. Because here, yeah, we found a spot. We can make this happen right here. There we go. Oh boy, okay. This is gonna be intense. Yeah, the combat feels... It just looks... It's not even that it feels strange, it just visually feels strange, just because where I'm hitting him happens outside of the swipe, and I also feel like he's hitting me outside of my body. So I'm really not clear on where the collision is here. I just know that I've got to clutch up, do like a little before swipe action. Oh god. Oh god, you saw me. You saw me kill your family. Oh god. Okay, I just leveled up from that. Incredible. Do I get full health? I do. Incredible. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. I see, I'm clearly not really hitting them with the swipe. I've got this invisible attack AoE that kind of happens right outside my swipe. And I understand that like you kind of want to make it forgiving, but it's almost so forgiving that like it feels like it's trying to compensate for the fact that the collision on the player is kind of so large that you want to sort of give them a little bit more attack range to play with, which I can totally understand. But in that same right, it makes things like right here, like it is impossible to fight these bisons from top down. Like I'm gonna try to do it from here. See, that feels a lot better. In that, like, I feel like it ends right where like my feet are, I'm assuming, and then I've got sort of that swipe radius. Whereas here, I feel like it ends almost where my head is, so like there's not a lot of like margin for error for like the top part of the body. I don't know how many meat I need. I'm gonna go just talk to this guy and see what happens. I have found your meat. This meat is good today, but in a week it will be rotten. I want to save for my retirement, not for tonight's dinner. Oh, there I am again, pressing space to continue things and pausing the menu quickly afterwards. Lesson 1. Money must be durable. If it degrades over time, it only holds value during its lifespan. Anything that degrades too quickly, therefore, does not make good money. Let's try something else. Something solid. Go down to the beach in the south and pick up some shells. They don't rot. He should like that. Let's go invent money. What is this? Bramble. Mysterious bramble. I like that guy's white beard. It's awesome. Little goatee action. Go talk to him. Oh, I bet I need a mining for this. I heard that in this cave there is a very rare ore that can only be mined with an iron pickaxe. Fortunately, there was a cave in last night. You'll have to come back later to enter this cave. Oh, there I am again. I have just such an instinct to press the spacebar to continue text. It's not your fault, it's every other game's fault that's used spacebar to continue talking. Yeah, there are definitely a handful of like commonalities in a lot of games. And having spacebar be pause is definitely very foreign to me. Oh gosh, okay. These are enemies. How much damage you do? Oh! Grabs. They'll get ya. Oh, I can just walk through trees. Look at me. I am Tree Walker. Luke Tree Walker. On here I see there might be a little... Looks like they might not have Y sorting on these enemies. Kind of like how the player is able to Y sort like this. We like Y sorting. Okay, let's go see. How many shells? I got 9 shells. More wheat, yes. I love wheat. I've got 53 wheat, and I know how to use it. Are you kidding me? Yes, it doesn't run. Look at the beach. There are thousands of them. If I accept this, money will lose all its value, and tomorrow I'll need a wheelbarrow full of shells just to buy a loaf of bread. Lesson number 2, here we go. Lesson 2. Money must be scarce and hard to produce. If anyone can create it, they'll find without effort your purchasing power collapses. That's inflation. We need something that requires real work to be extracted. I spotted a huge vein of glowing ore in the cave near here. But the rock is hard. You won't get it with bare hands. You'll need a solid iron tool to extract it. Like my iron sword? I'm gonna go extract it with my iron sword. It said I needed iron, and I've got it. Is this text different now? It's the same text. Oh. Oh, spiders. Bad spiders. Oh, bad spiders. Are these aggro on me? They're just neutral spiders. They don't care. Yeah, we can use a deer meat, right? How do I... Restores points. Okay, so I'm trying to press interact. I'm trying to press space. I'm assuming only clicking will do the job. Yep. Can I use this? Bison restores the same amount of health as deer meat. Unlucky. Can I move this? Alright, here we go. Does have the same system. Oh, there we go. I forgot what attack was for a second. Ah, beautiful. No! And this is in French. I don't know what it says, but I'm assuming it says require iron pickaxe. Because that's what I know I need. Are these spiders respawning? That's cool. I can't tell if that's happening or not. Or if I just didn't kill it yet. Alright, let's go get this iron pickaxe. Auto saving. Thank you. I would like to buy some goods. I am very curious if I can... I want to buy this iron pickaxe, but I'm also very curious if you can get gated if you buy the sturdy armor. I'm hoping that there's at least 60 within that area, so we're gonna just go try to search for more. Oh! Wheat has respawned! Look at that! It must be a time-based respawn. No, it's not a big deal. It's good to catch it, especially if you're making a multi-language game, just to know what needs translation. It's not a big deal. I understood the context of it, so. Okay, and there I've got enough to get this sturdy armor. Oh, I was very curious about that, and I wanted to see if you could do that. So in some games, you actually, I know that the Michael Games system for the store, I had to alter it quite a bit in order to make it so that you couldn't like purchase like basically items that like wouldn't be useful again. Like once you have a sort of like a primary item or whatever, having two of it effectively just, it doesn't really mean anything, especially if you can't like sell, which I know that the Michael Game system does not have. So I remember having to alter this specific shop system quite a bit in order to make it so that you could only purchase effectively one each like sort of typical item. That way, like if you would like click on, you know, then it would do that. Like you basically you can. I'd have to. I'll look at my code later and see what I did for that. But effectively, I made it so that if you have one in your inventory, it just does the you can't buy. So it does the whole system of it says that you don't have enough, even though you do have enough. So now let's go farm some more wheat. We've got 2 pickaxes. And I'm assuming, actually, yeah, it only actually shows one, that's right. Because I remember the key item system in this game, or for this inventory, for like the item resources, is they don't actually give you 2. So you can actually purchase 2, but you can't actually have 2. Yeah, it was an issue that I ran into with my game as well, so I was actually very curious to see uh, if that was solved yet or not. But yeah, I think that that would be a good thing, and I can definitely uh, I can show you what I did for it too, because it wasn't too strenuous whatsoever. It was just basically something about like it was like a I did something with greater than, like basically if item is greater than one, and then I just did the same thing with like the what you do when I can't think of it off the top of my head because I don't have the code right in front of me, but it was not very hard. I did, however, the one thing I did have to do is because I have a oops, I have a shop for consumable items that I want to be able to buy things again, and then I have a shop for like sort of like primary items, very similar to like how the blacksmith works. And I did end up having to make two different shop scenes, and had to make them both. What's it called? The word universal comes to mind, but I know that's not what it's called in Godot. Or it's an auto load. I had to make them both auto loads. So there's like I have like a consumable type shop, and then I have a shop that's specifically for. There's probably a way to make both work in one shop, but I don't know how to do that. I just figured out how to do. I just made two. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed by this guy. Oh, my savior. All right, let's do. Where are we going? Oh my gosh! Look at all this wheat. These bisons have infinite. Okay, they don't care after they hurt me. They just need to hurt me. Holy. Talk to this guy. Cannot talk to this guy. Go up? I forgot where I'm supposed to go. Ah! I am so bad at combat. Alright, we just need to go to the right and down. Well, we found a hidden surplus of wheat. We'll need that later. Oh, look at that wheat. Oh, money. I'm curious how this is going to work with the pickaxe. Ah, okay, so it's the same issue with the bison. My collision is so large. There we go. Okay, unequipped. Oh, we can still do stuff. It just needs to be in our inventory. Heavy object. Wow. I'm so slow. Oh, this is interesting. So the character actually does like this vibrating thing when the movement is slowed down. I am not sure. I know what the issue is with the going down and to the right. I don't actually know what the issue is with why it does this little vibrating thing when you slow down. Because I'm assuming you just change the speed of the character, but so I don't know why it doesn't do that when it goes up and down. Oh no, it does. Or no, it doesn't. That's just the animation here. Left and right, there's a little tiny jitter. Interesting. I am so slow. Boy, do I hope that I'm not gonna get that wheat. I'm too slow. It'll take me a million years to go get it and come back. Please accept my money. It's very precious, yes, but it will sink my boat. How do I give you change for that? Break it in half? Lesson 3. Money must be portable and divisible. The value of this block is immense, but if it cannot be easily moved nor cut it to give exact change, it's useless for daily life. We need the perfect compromise. A rare metal which does not degrade and which can be melted into small coins. Gold. By the way, get rid of this burden before leaving. Open your inventory with space and drag ore outside to drop it. It'll get your legs back. Then head north. A tribe of goblins is hoarding gold in a mine. I hope you know how to use your iron sword and your pickaxe. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We dropped it. Is it? Oh, cool. It is outside. I was wondering if it would, Does that mean I can do that with my items? Oh, whoa, what just happened there? I dropped the pickaxe and then I got 1. It changed to 1. Well, that's because I had 2 pickaxes. It assumed I had 2 and then the number popped up. Which the number doesn't normally pop up because... And I know what that is. Let's drop all of our items. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that! All of our items are gone. We're back to square one. Alright, we'll drop this. We'll drop our spare pickaxe. We don't need it. And we're still not gonna equip anything. We're just gonna keep going. Ah, auto saving. Is it the same deal? Oh, hey, look. It's not triggering again. What did you do with this one and with that other one? Yeah, I think you could just kind of drop all your items and is it just GG? I mean, you can go rebuy an iron sword and pickaxe. Like, you don't really need the wooden sword. So it doesn't really break the game, per se. It's just kind of funny. I don't know if you can get into an area where, like, you need your pickaxe to, like, traverse. So then I suppose maybe you could get stuck that way. I don't know. Don't worry, if there's a way we can get stuck, we'll figure it out. Oh my gosh, these guys are so big. They're so large. Holy goblin. I'm terrified of you. Oh my gosh, okay. You've got so much health. How much damage do you do? Oh, all of it. You do all of the damage. I'm gonna heal. And not get hit again. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna use our maximum attack range to guide him. It's like kind of you gotta delay the attack a little bit. I'm curious how long the attack. Oh! Oh god, they're both after me. Oh, it's over for me. It's over for me. Holy. They're so big. I just want to see what they drop. If they drop anything. Die, goblin. They drop experience. I'm gonna need that. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore you. Ah! Oh, interesting. The animation changes. Did it change for that other one? I'm not actually sure. I didn't notice. You can't get me now, loser. They're all aggroed on me. I can't go past this point. Alright. It's time to fight my way out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, kind of see how like I can sort of get by his head and it doesn't hit him. That's kind of, I feel like that's sort of how the hitbox should feel with the player, is maybe put it like more towards his body, so that like having it with his head is a little bit more forgiving, especially when you're doing upwards combat. Holy. Kind of like pretty safe. No. Alright, we're just gonna try to avoid them. We're just gonna... Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm aggroed now. Ah! There's nothing over here. I'm lucky. Holy, holy. Will equipping... I guess this will make me stronger. I need, you know what I really need is I need that iron armor. Oh. You can't stop me. I'm the best there's ever been. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna go get that iron armor. We need it. They killed me in 2 hits and make me sad. Alright, we know where this wheat field is. This wheat field is gonna supply us with this iron armor. Yes, the goods. So close. Oh gosh. Oh, goodbye. I think there's wheat on the bottom side. Here we are. That's interesting. So if I'm holding right, you actually stop and you don't actually continue. So you have to like actually press it again. I'm not sure why that happens. Oh, there it didn't happen. And there it didn't happen. And there it didn't happen. Is it? Because... Nope. I'm not sure why that happened. Alright, iron armor. You're about to be mine. Oops. Oh, I did it again. Nope. There's like 3 different buttons you have to press. You have to press S to interact. And then, but S doesn't actually... you press S to interact. You could either click it, or you could press spacebar, but if you can't press S to select any of these. So I hit spacebar. And then I can't use either spacebar or S to interact here, so I have to click them. Merge successful. I do like that pop-up. That's a cool pop-up. It's a nice little a nice little feature. Did my defense go up? Nope. Probably because I didn't. Alright, I'm actually going to equip this because I need it. Okay. I must click it with the click button. Oh my god, my defense went up by 5. That's absolutely insane. Can I unequip this? I cannot. Okay. Yeah, I know that his current like equip system doesn't actually allow you to unequip items. You have to like heavily modify it to make that happen. Oh hey look, I'm wearing the iron armor. Cool. Very nice, very snazzy. Alright, now I'm very curious to see how much damage they do. Time to run face forward into the goblins. I've got 6 defense now. What now? Okay, it's just like a heart and a half. That's not too bad. Not me doing 1 damage. Oh, 5 damage. I got a lot of health. Here we are again, back in the same situation. Time to spam, oh god. Spam! Spam attack! Got the angle, I got the strat, and look at that level up. Perfect. Oh yeah, gold. Holy, holy. Oh. Come over here. Oh god. Oh god. My life flashing before my eyes. I'm gonna get all this gold if it's the last thing. I don't believe in murder. Goodbye. Sentient beings like me who walk on two legs and have two eyes. Goodbye. I say that, but I also killed your leader. Sorry about that. That's my bad. How much gold we got? We got 8 gold nuggets. Incredible. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, the bison. Oh god. Get me out of here. Surely you will accept this gold, my good man. Ah, now this is serious. True wealth, it shines, it will never rot, and above all, it fits in my pocket. Deal, go to my boat. We're weighing anchor. Nice. Nice. Look closely at this gold nugget you found. It represents the culmination of millennia of research. Think back to the trials you just went through. What did the other item? Why did the other items? What did the other items fail? The meat ended up rotting. It severely lacked durability. I like these animations. The shells were found by the thousands on the sand. Anyone could get them without effort. They lacked scarcity. And this giant stone was a nightmare to move. How do you divide it? To buy a simple trip. It lacked portability and divisibility. Gold triumphed across the world because it ticks all the boxes. It never rusts, it melts, and divides easily into coins. And above all, it is extremely difficult to find. You had to fight and dig through rock to get it. This expended energy is what guarantees its value. This is the proof of work. No one can create gold out of thin air. This is why it became the currency of civilization. But gold has an Achilles heel. When global trade grew, transporting tons of gold by ship or car became too heavy and too risky for merchants. Men therefore invented an ingenious solution. They built large, ultra-secure vaults, banks, to lock up gold. In exchange, they began to trade paper receipts. Which were much easier to transport. The very first banknotes. This system created the wealth of the world for centuries. Here we are now, at the peak of this era, in the year 1914. In the large city you are about to discover, every paper bill that culminates corresponds exactly to a real piece of gold kept safely in a vault. This is the gold standard, pinnacle of sound money. Enjoy this prosperity. Welcome to the capital. Hope I did it again. Not me pressing spacebar to continue lines. Oh, we've got new music. Oh, and a cutscene. It's backing itself out. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. And here's the end of the demo. We've done it. We've found the meaning of gold. What you just learned is the only foundation of the economy. The true test awaits you in the heart of the capital, where the thirst of power is about to change all the rules of money. Thank you for playing the demo of 21 million. Support the creation of Chapter 2 via Lightning Scan and send a few sats. I don't know what Lightning Scan is, and I don't know what sats are. But this was a very, very interesting. Definitely never played a game like this. A lot of trading, a lot of information about money that I did not know before. So it's definitely a very informative type game. yeah, few hicks and bugs here and there, but we understand that. That's just the nature of, you know, making games, playtesting games. It's gonna happen. You'll find stuff that uh, you know, nobody's found before, and that's also the benefit of playtesters just in general. Is, I mean, as a dev myself, I definitely understand the value of watching somebody playtest, because you see things that you didn't think about before. People will die in ways that you never expected them to die, or somehow figure out how to unequip all of their items. But no, this is definitely interesting. Definitely a game that I definitely will keep watch as they continue this project. Uh, I'm excited to continue my Morgan Freeman as the capital is built, and I can find out the truth behind money. But for now, that's going to be the stream. We will be uploading this to YouTube for the developer to be able to review. But yeah, it was like an hour 7 minutes of gameplay. You know, it was exactly as anticipated. There was I was told there would be about an hour of gameplay, and the extra 5 minutes is just me dying to a bunch of just me being bad at the game. Don't worry about that part. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'm happy to playtest any games. If you guys are fellow developers, whenever you guys get the your games up and running, I'm happy to test and stream, post videos, and let you know what I think, what I can find, and I'll try to break your game so that you can fix it. Have a good one. Massage Studios out.